It's your girl, Lou Pac, baby. From the boot where the real ones talk slick and walk heavy. She don't do rumors, she do receipts. If you said she got it, if you did it, she show it. Truth teller, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper. That's Lou Pac, baby, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure. Yeah, truth teller, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper. That's Lou Pac, baby, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure. Yeah. Straight out of Louisiana, she don't duck, no smoke. Call her the queen of receipts, she keeping folks woke. From fake friends to baby daddies getting exposed. If it's messy, she gon' clean it up, real talk mode. Independent, raw and loud with it. She ain't scared of nothing, she proud with it. So if you coming fake, don't step in her lane. She call names and receipts, gon' explain. Truth like, baby. All truth, all gas, no brakes. Truth teller, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper. That's Lou Pac, baby, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure. Yeah, truth teller, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper, big stepper. That's Lou Pac, baby, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure. Yeah, yeah, it's Lou Pac, baby. All truth, all gas, no brakes. Yeah, all truth, all gas, no brakes, 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 no.
You tuned in to Lou Pac, baby. She don't follow trends, she follow facts. Receipts ready, energy heavy. Let's go, let's go. L-U-P-A-C, baby don't play. She speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back. All receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect on her neck. I-N-D-E, yeah, she grinding with ease. P-E-N-E-N-T, bringing truth to the streets. Go. She don't do drama, she drop data. Scroll the page, now or later. You'll see lies get exposed and the fake get froze like refrigerators. Name ring bells like second line. Speak real, no need to lie. She from the south with a strong survive, and snakes don't make it out alive. L-U-P-A-C, ain't no faking on the screen. Call a judge, call a jury, she deliver with the heat. You won't clap, but she got truth, no sugar in her speech. Independent, bold and real, this Lou Pac, baby, capiche. They scrolling, she exposing, they trolling, she compose. See, Lou Pac don't just react, she decode what's not disclosed. From screenshots to timelines, receipts in real time. You playing checkers, she playing chess, every move defined. Got that hustle in her bones, no cosign built to own. Views go up when she speak up, this platform here a throne. L-U-P-A-C, baby don't bend, she speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back, all receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect on her neck. I-N-D-E, yeah, she grinding with ease. P-E-N-D-E-N-T, bringing truth to the streets. L-U-A-C, baby don't bend. She that truth in your feed when the lies get blown. Y'all watching, y'all lurking, but she grown. L-U-A-C, baby don't be. She that truth in your feed when the lies get blown. Y'all watching, y'all lurking, but she grown. This ain't gossip, this ain't rumors. This is real talk, backed by real proof. Welcome to Lou Pac, baby, where every video got purpose.
Hey y'all, happy Saturday. What is up, everybody? Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for being tuned in on this good old Saturday, baby. Thank y'all for y'all patience. I was running a little behind because I had to upload all of these receipts and try to put a few into video mode and upload that as well. So this is an impromptu live, y'all. I just threw it up there, but I said, wait, hold up," because I was looking through Instagram last night and down my YouTube timeline, and I seen your girl Drew get exposed by her ex-husband, child. So I'm like, hold on, let me look at the time frame with this, and I start putting two and two together, and 2 plus 2 is 4, and we gonna get into it though. We gonna get into it, and I want to see if y'all see what I see or if we tripping, okay? But we gonna do what we do over here. Uh, Let me see who we got up in here. Hold on, y'all. Let me go up before we get it crack-a-lack. It ain't too much going on in these YouTube streets. It's a little quiet. It ain't as quiet as it was yesterday, but it's still a little on the quiet side. So I said, let me do my little 1-2 real quick. Tomorrow is Father's Day, so I may not be live tomorrow. I don't know for sure just yet. I will be cooking, but I don't know if I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna see. I might just put out a video. Hey, sweet queen, my love. Thank you, Miss Terry, for getting that membership. We got Miss Christina, my bro Terry, coming through with the hearts, the copyright, and the fair use. Shout out to you. We got Miss Amina. We got Myla, Miss Ruby. We got the discussion board, Honey B. We got Miss Jackie. We got Dreamy Girl. Shout out to you, hanging with Miss D. We got Miss Kimberly Merrills, Miss Teresa. We got Latte, of course. Roz. Who else? Miss Brenda. We got Tyson Malik. Okay, that's a new name. I ain't seen that name before. Shout out to you, Nubian Queen. Shout out to Miss Geraldine for coming through with the first super. Hey, Lupac and Chat. Thank you. Are appreciated. Miss Michelle Spikes. Snoopy. Miss Diggs. Pretty Lady. Miss Jackie Moore. Cat Onyx. Miss Deborah R. We got Miss Cynthia Craig. Miss Donna. R. Chapman coming through with the super chat. You are appreciated. Miss Rebecca Belton, Jaisha, Miss Michelle, Cassandra, Renitha, No More Drama, Micheline, Anita. We got Brittany in this thing, boots on the ground. Okay, she's switching it up. One time for the one time. Hey, Miss Charlene. Hey, Miss Deborah R. Hey, Miss Lolo. Hey, Savy. Who else in this thing? Miss Yolanda White, Miss Miriam, Miss Witty, Natural Nurturer. We got Miss Janice Rainey. We got Miss Lisa, Gina Love, Miss Lucinda. We got Simply Basha in this thing. We got Sweet Queen coming through with the super sticker. Thank you, my love. Nita M. Who else? Who else? Let me go down. Let me see. Miss Sherry. Y'all be jamming to that intro. Hey, Becca. Hey, Brandy. Who else? Gemini. Rising. You always driving, girl. Well, I'm always driving too, so we one in the same. Hey, Miss Fila. Who else? Hey, Miss Ilka. Let me see. Let me work my way down. Just Andrea in the building. Anissa. We got Lady Divine. We got Miss Mel Mel, Miss Lawanda. We got Miss Laurie, Miss Tammy. We got, hold on, Miss Melody down south, loving my curves. Shout out to y'all. Um, my Karen in the building. Boo banga. What's up, sister girl? We got Miss Linda. We got Arlene Green Gamer. Shout out to you. Solid as a rock. Shout out to you, formerly known as Miss Angela Dickerson. Pretty lady in this thing, Miss E. Miss Cheryl Dag. We got Lady J, that one, Miss Duncan. We deep in this thing, baby. Okay, listen. Ebony Queen Warrior. We got Miss Ashley, Miss Arlene. Who else? I accidentally hit you. Scott Twin CS. We got Queen B in this thing, Miss Sandra Lasur. We got just Andrea coming through with the super sticker. Thank you, my love. You are appreciated. Hey, Mikey. Hey, Just Jules Anything glittery, sweetly favored. Brittany Davis in this thing. Who else? Miss Lolita. We got Brandy Davis. I almost skipped you because I thought I had clicked on it, but it was Brittany up top. Y'all got the same last name. Hey, Miss Lonnie. Okay, shout out to all of y'all. I'm pretty sure more people will come in as they see the live is being streamed. This was impromptu, y'all. Even though I was late, it's still impromptu. Okay, so most of y'all probably didn't even get a notification because YouTube be with the ish for some reason. I don't know why. But if you would like to donate to me monetarily, you can cash at me at $Lupac1. You can also buy me a coffee. Shout out to all my coffee people. Because your girl do drink coffee. Matter of fact, I got some coffee right now. I need to slow down on the coffee though. Because I get me a latte in the morning. I drink me a coffee in the evening or whatever time I go live. And I like my cold coffees too. Listen, I be jittered up, baby. But you can also support the channel by getting a super chat or a super stick. I do have a goal set of 15. It ain't much, y'all. And it's not mandatory, but it is greatly appreciated because it does contribute to the revenue of this particular live stream. And oh, please watch them ads. As y'all see them ads come through, please watch them. And hit the like button. We're gonna keep it short and sweet. Oh, and membership. Shout out to all the members, days 1, 2s, and 3s. We waiting on the members only live, y'all. I'm just waiting on them core docs to update because they will be updating soon. Just know that it ain't going away just that easily. Them documents gonna update real soon, baby. So once they update, that their members only live is coming. Just know that. Let me see. My phone going crazy per usual. Okay, I'm gonna watch that later. All right. Let me see. What did I miss? I seen some colors. I seen some colors. I said thank you to Andrea. Thank you, Miss Lonnie. I appreciate your support. And thank you, my Karen. You say, look how the Queen of Receipts to tell a big step up. Shout out to Pratt. He did his big one on that intro, baby. He described it to the T. So big shout out to him. Okay, y'all. So let's get it started because I got a few things to present. So I ain't gonna hold y'all up too long with the chitter chats because y'all know I'll be running but how the old people say bumping them gums, baby. I have the gift of gab. I talk and sometimes I talk fast and I have to slow myself down because I be stumbling over my words, child. But let me pull this up. Matter of fact, wait. Okay, let's do this first. Because I want to go down the line. So what I'm gonna do is, y'all, I'm gonna show y'all the receipts of where I don't know how many of y'all familiar with Drew Sidora. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all know of her. From the well, not just from the saga, but she's an actress or whatever, but she made her little debut within the saga last year sometime. And the reason why she made that debut is because Johnell and her did a movie together. I want to say they did 2 movies together, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me, but I know about one for sure. And around this time when they did the movie, he posted it was a TikTok dance to Boss Man D-Lo, right? I know you doing it on purpose, something like that, child. I don't know the words. But he posted a TikTok dance with him and her, a little BTS behind the scenes while they weren't filming. They were real chummy, right? Doing their dance. She had her little booty meat out, child, with that little short skirt. And the media was going crazy because it was a real big thing surrounding Laonia because Janashos wasn't posting her, right? It was a lot of chatter around the fact that he wasn't posting her on the page. He wasn't talking about them about to be parents or whatever. He just wasn't posting nothing about their involvement at all. So then boom, here we go with this TikTok video. And then not just that, he posted a TikTok video and he also posted a few other things that was of hers, like projects she had coming up. He posted a music video. He shared in his story that she did. All of that was real personal, in my opinion, because why? First of all, and this is why the media went so crazy behind it, because it's like you got a whole woman, baby, that's posting you every day, or well, any chance you get, not every day. Because at one point he must have told her she couldn't post them because y'all remember how that went down. But she was itching to post him. She was itching to post the nostrils and doing everything in her power to give little snippets of him being in her space, right? So we got the video, the story of him snoring in the bed, her showing child. I remember that they was clowning about it, saying she show a elbow, a pinky finger, a ear, whatever she can. But all of that was going on, and he just wasn't posting her. So the next thing you know, you start posting Drew Sidora, right? And then all of the controversy surrounding it. And if you go look on his page, the TikTok videos is still up, and it's also on Drew Sidora's Facebook page, right? So you got them doing a little TikTok video, and people are going crazy in the comments. Matter of fact, his video went viral. Drew's didn't go viral, but his did. They probably over 1 million views on that video at this point. Because when it was going on at that time, it had like 800 something thousand views. So it's probably well over 1 million now. But people were in the comments like, hey, ooh, y'all make a good couple. Like, just saying stuff along those lines. And I know it had to get LaOnya in her feels, right? Because we know how she is when it comes to other women, him liking other women pictures and this and that, right? And I'm gonna play an audio to let y'all hear that also. But it got to her because she did a video, Lanta LaOnya, responding, trying to act like everything was all good. Like, oh, me and Drew go way back. Da, 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 da. She followed me. I'm gonna let y'all hear that too. But that basically let everybody know that she was indeed bothered, because why even respond to that? If this is your man, if you know this is your man, then it shouldn't be no issue, right? But because of the type of ninja that he is, you over there posting random women on your page, supporting them, but you got a whole woman that's supporting everything you do, and you won't even post thank you. Okay? He wouldn't even post thank you, child. So I'm kind of like, this is interesting. Because think about it, y'all. Initially, before all of this stuff went down, and not long after the whole TikTok video situation came out, a couple months later, she exposed Johnell in December of 2024. She exposed him, how he treated her in the pregnancy. She was outside of his house trying to get her ring back and all of that. That happened a couple months after the Drew Sidora TikTok video situation. And the viral video and everybody going crazy saying how good of a couple they would make. So that had to have gotten to her, because when she did that video exposing him, that's when you heard true feelings. That's when you heard, oh, he over here liking half naked pictures, and you ain't gonna do that on my watch. And then when I asked him about it, it's, oh, I don't want to talk about that, and right? So she tends to expose her hand when she's mad. So, hold on. Thank you, Miss Olita. Thank you for your support, my love. What was I gonna say, child? I'm trying to run it down, y'all, without forgetting. Hey, Miss Tanya. Y'all know me. I start going, and so I don't want to forget nothing. But it's just a whole lot that transpired, y'all. And let me just pull this up. Let me pull this up first, so I could show y'all, because around that time when everybody was saying how good of a couple Johnell and Drew would make, she was still dealing with her husband, if I'm not mistaken. But if y'all familiar with the show, what is the show? Real Husbands. I mean, not Real Husbands. Hold on, y'all. My bad, y'all. That was my son. The Real Housewives of Atlanta. So Drew is on that show, y'all. And it was being portrayed on the show that her and her husband was going through a divorce or a breakup or whatever, because he cheated on her. That's what was being portrayed on the show, right? But just recently, 2 days ago, if I'm not mistaken, 1 to 2 days ago, her ex-husband, Ralph Pittman, I guess he was like, I got enough of this. Like, you ain't finna keep portraying me as the cheater with no receipts and this and that. But I have actual receipts of you cheating on me. So when I seen that, I'm like, oh shoot, hold up. Let's back it up. Back it up. Okay. So hold on, y'all. I'm going to pull up. I'm going somewhere, y'all. Just follow me. Just follow me. Let's pull this up first. And please, y'all, hit that like button as y'all come through. Oh shoot. I ain't even put them on the screen yet. Hold on. Let me put these receipts up so I can show y'all. 'Cause this is real interesting, y'all. This is real interesting to me. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Listen. Okay, hold on. It's a lot, y'all. Hold on. Let me pull them up. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot of posts. Trying to put them all up so I can present them. And then I'm gonna present my little audio next. Oh, I hope I don't get flagged because some of these photos is a little explicit. So I'm gonna have to put them on the screen fast and hurry up and take them down because listen, I don't want to get flagged, y'all. I need my little coins, baby. I need my little coins. We ain't trying to get demonetized over no Drew. All right, let's see. Okay, that's the last one right there. I know I got another one. Hold on, y'all. Coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Bear with me because it's a lot. Okay, that's it for those. And I got one more set and text messages. Okay. Which I don't really need the text messages, but we still gonna read them just because it's interesting. Everything coincides, baby. All right. Is this the last one? Yep. Okay. My bad, y'all. It's a whole lot. Wait, how I get back? Okay, there we go. Whew, it's about 20 pictures. Okay, so let me go down. All right, let's start putting them up. So I just so happen to, do my little 1-2 and shout out to my source for helping with this. We had to go over there and do our little inspect the gadget ish over there on Drew page, right? Just to kind of see the activities and the likes and what's going on with that with Johnell. Like, why is you liking all this woman pictures? Now, here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with a man liking a woman picture. There's nothing wrong with a man and a female being friends, right? But the timing is what is at question, y'all. It's the timing of it all. And also the things that Laonia alleged in her rants back in December, right? So it leaves me to believe that what if Drew was one of those women that Janashas was begging in the DMs? Because if y'all remember, also around that time, he had a when he was out there with her doing that movie, he made a live or a reel stating, "I ain't never coming back to Atlanta. You can pack it up." Who remember that? I got that clip too. He said that around that time. And then a couple months later, Laonia did what she did on not Facebook, Instagram, exposing him. Okay, hold on. Let me start showing y'all. And then y'all look at the bottom and y'all can see the where he's liking all of her photos. Every time she would post something. And in my opinion, that's going a little too overboard for somebody to be your coworker, right? Like I would have a problem with that too, especially the type of pictures. All of them not explicit, but some of them are. And it made me remember when Laonia said you on Instagram liking half naked pictures. Even though Drew is not the only woman that he did that to. There has been several, child. We done seen several Instagram models and stuff like that of him liking their pictures when they are questionable with these women half naked. Like, why you in a whole full blown relationship? Why is you liking stuff like that? We ain't doing that, especially if your woman say she's not comfortable with it. Something in the milk ain't clean with this situation, y'all. All right, let me start from the bottom. So we're gonna pull up this one first. because this one was around the time of the TikTok video, right? So Janashos posted this, filtered up, of course. You can tell he got on a filter, child, trying to look sexy in the sun. And guess who was in the comments? Look what she put. Why is you commenting a heart under somebody else's man video? Somebody help me out. And this is on a personal level. This ain't a work related video right here. This ain't work related, baby. Why is you hearting somebody else, somebody who was pregnant at the time, man video, right? So keep that in mind. We're gonna take that one down, y'all. Hold on. That was real weird to me. Why you over there hearting that lady man, that lady baby daddy video like that, child? Okay, let's go to the next one. Because it's a lot. We're gonna start at the bottom. Okay, then we have y'all, this one right here. I'm gonna put it up, but I'm gonna take it down fast because of child. I should have covered that video. I mean, I should have. You know what? Let me cover it up. Hold on, because I ain't trying to get demonetized. Hold on, y'all. Let me cover up them boobs. Give me a second. Because that one, that picture right there, yeah. It's a matter of fact, I can use this one. Okay. If I'm gonna cover it up. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Oh, why my thing disappeared? Wait. Hold on. Hold up. Y'all bear with me. Because I want to show y'all the. Wait, I need the date for it. I need the one with the date on it. I don't think they have. Okay, we just gonna use this one, y'all. Okay, let me cover up her boobs, y'all. It's crazy how they post stuff like this on the internet. But nowadays, y'all, they don't care. They don't care. Okay, let me send it to my email. Hold on, y'all. And this one that I'm about to show y'all is actually it's a video. It's a video of her walking out like she's, she got on a trench coat with no bra and like some lace type pantyhose type thing, child. But she's walking in the video and you can see everything but the NIP, the nips. You see everything but that. Okay. All right. Let me pull this one up. Hold on, y'all. Pull this receipt up. Open the tab. Did it open? I got so many tabs open. All right. Let's see if I can find this one. Share. Okay. So this is the one right here. If you can see, look at the bottom. You can see his picture and you can see where it says like by and his name is the first name, right? So I, of course, covered up her cleave, but yeah, it's exposed, child, with them drawers on. Okay. So keep in mind, he over there on Instagram liking half naked pictures. Because when I play that rant for y'all, that's one of the things that she's going to say. Okay, Laonia is going to say that. But yeah, he liking those type of pictures. And not just that, I'm talking about back to back. Hold on. Okay, that was one. Well, that was two. That's the second one I showed y'all. Stop sharing. And in my opinion, nowadays in the social media world, when a man is over there liking all your stuff, in my opinion, that's a sign. Like you trying to send me a signal, especially depending on the type of picture that it is. Because we could be cool or whatever, but it gets to me, it's a bit disrespectful. Like, why is you liking those type of pictures? Okay, let's go to the next one. Oh, this one I'm gonna have to y'all. So this one I'm gonna have to hurry up and take it off. So y'all catch it and then I'm gonna take it down. You can see his name. Y'all see his name right there? His name is always gonna be the first name that like the picture. Okay? So yeah. And let me go scroll down. I'm gonna show y'all real quick. Look, that's another one. That's another one. Okay, let's take that one down. Oh, he definitely did, Lady J. Because why? Like, why is you and she's the first girl to say, okay, the way LaOnya expressed it in her rant when she was like, um, I've been taking STAB in my back to back to back to back. Every day is something coming out. A woman DMing me saying you doing this, saying you in her DMs, saying you in her DMs, begging her to take her to dinner and blase blase. She expressed it as if it happens on a regular. But for social media, this is the only time that we've seen him, actually liking somebody's pictures this much. Now I done got receipts from people where he'll do a little 1-2 or whatever, but not to this magnitude. Not like this. Okay? All right, let's go to the next one. Not like this, baby. He went a little overboard. And I bet money she was on his ASS about this girl in particular. And probably others too. So this is another one. Some of them ain't as bad, y'all, but it's just the fact that he liking all her pictures. Like every picture. That's something you do. If you go on LaOnya's Instagram, he don't even do that with her. That's the crazy part. But you do it with other females. That's weird to me. I wish my child, okay, it's one thing for you to not be active on social media, and it's another thing for you to be active only when it pertains to other women. That's crazy. That's giving sneaky. That's giving conniving. That's giving vindictive. That's giving you a dog. Like you on some other ish. Like you trying to play two roles. You trying to be a man in a relationship and a single man at the same time. Because like I said, if you don't do social media, you don't do it. But it's another thing when you only do social media when it pertains to other women. Because we don't never see him liking his woman stuff like this. That's the crazy part. All right, let's take that one down. Y'all, it's a lot. Hold up. Hold up. Let me go down. Find the next one. Okay, we got this one. You can see his name where it says like by at the bottom. That's another one. And Drew is a beautiful girl. And one thing I can say is Johnell definitely has a type. Like he got a type for real, y'all. He definitely got a type. You say she is paying him for her service. Who? Who paying who for service? He definitely got a type. Let's take that one down. Let's go to the next one. We got 497 in the building. Please, y'all, run them likes up if y'all can. Support your girl's goal. I only set a goal of 15 every live stream. It ain't much, but I know how many people I be having in here, child. Okay, so if you can't support my little goal, support it. If you can't, just make sure you're watching them ads and run them likes up for me. All right, let's go to the next one. I wish it would go in order. Okay, this is another one. As you can see, his name is first. She got on a little one too. And if y'all remember, let's see who remember this. But this picture right here was posted like maybe 3 to 4 days after they did their skit together. That skit, that TikTok dance, right? And it was that group on Facebook. A group on Facebook had posted because LaOnya had went get her hair done with a blonde wig very similar to this right after the whole Sidora situation when people were saying, oh, they look good together and this and that. And I remember people sending me screenshots from that group saying, oh, they saying LaOnya went get her wig done like Drew wig. I said, Lord have mercy. Lady, they say his type is anybody who will have him. Listen, I ain't gonna argue with that, okay? We will not argue with that. I don't see what they see in him, for one. Okay, let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. I showed that one. Wait. Oh, hold on. Let me go down. Okay, this is the next one, y'all. His name, you can see, is at the bottom. Her caption looks isn't everything, but I have them just in case. But this is this one. Make sure y'all looking for his name at the bottom so y'all can see that he is indeed liking the photos. Okay, let's stop sharing that one. Then let's go to the next one. Okay. We have this one here. His name first, of course. Y'all can see his name right here. I don't know if y'all can see my little mouse, but yep, we got that one. She's a very beautiful girl, might I add. Okay. Go to the next one. It's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. We have this one here. His name first, of course. Okay. Stop sharing. Let's go to the next one. I wish I could have put all of them on the screen at one time. We have this one here. His name first. Okay. I would deem this half naked, wouldn't y'all? And a lot of these had multiple pictures, but we only got the first picture. And I was trying not to find none too explicit because we ain't trying to lose our coins, baby. Okay. Let's stop sharing this one and go to the next. Oh yeah, he liking them all. Okay. In my opinion, that's a sign. Because why? What you trying to tell me? I get it. We cool. We did a movie together, but like really, yeah. Especially the ones where she barely has any clothes on. Like face shots, I'm cool with that. If you better be liking mine first. But if you never like nothing I post as my man, but you liking all the females' pictures on Instagram, I have a problem with that. I have a problem with that, especially if they're half naked. Okay, the curls for the girls, baby. All right, let's go to the next one. Y'all stay with me. We're going somewhere. Okay. And we have this one. Of course, this is a wait, did I show this one? Yeah, this I showed the video portion. But she posted a video and pictures. And he liked both. Okay? He liked the real and he liked the picture. So you can see his name and you can see how she's dressed. Right? All right, let's go to the. Oh, I did not want to do that. I'm clicking on the wrong stuff. That's because I got so many tabs open. Present. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Where's the next one? Okay, we got this one here. You can see his name right there. Okay. Let's take this one down. I'm trying to go fast, y'all, but I gotta click through so much stuff to get to the next picture. And we got this one. This one ain't that bad, but he still liked it. Okay, he still liked it. Okay, stop sharing. Then we got this one right here. Ooh, that, ooh, it's little thigh meat, little booty meat. The dress is dressing. That is a pretty dress, baby. But of course, he's in the, he's in the lights, of course. And this is all the way back in September of 2022, might I add. That one go all the way back, baby. Okay? All the way back. But wait, I just thought about it. That don't mean he liked it in September of 2022. Okay? It just shows that's when she posted it. But it could be a possibility, you never know. So hold on. Let me take this one down. Let's go to the next one. I bet y'all like, dang, yeah, somebody man doing all that. Like you doing a little too much. Okay, then we have this one. His name, of course. Um, she got a little 1-2 on. Okay, go to the next one. And we got this one here. Oh, I showed y'all this one already. So I must have got to the end. Okay, let's take this one down. Let me make sure I showed all of them. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure. Did I show this one? Oh no. Okay, hold on. We got another one. So we got this one right here. Okay. Stop sharing. And then we have a more recent one, right? Let's go to that one. Okay, we got this one right here from March 5th. Y'all don't ask me why I cry. I probably couldn't get the full body and the date in it. That's probably why it's cropped like that. But y'all get the drift, okay? So hold on. Let me go back. One more. I think it's one more. Yep, it's one more. So we got this one is from the actual reel, right? But it's the reel that she posted. She posted them doing the TikTok dance. And he posted it on his Facebook and it went viral. Okay. It went viral on his page. It didn't go viral on her page. But as you can see, it says May 21st here. Um, so it looked like a repost, right? Because May 21st, we in June. That means she must have reposted it because it don't have the year, so it gotta be the current year, May 21st, 2025. That's normally how they do it on Instagram. So that means she reposted the video of them on May 21st, and it says behind the scenes throwback with Johnell X Young. Make sure to check out our new, I guess, movie. You can't see the rest. And then he commented, replied to somebody and said, if you ever wondered how we prepare for scenes with the laughing emoji. So that was recent, y'all. That was last month. Okay. That's interesting. All right. So I showed y'all all of that, right? I don't know if do y'all want to see the text messages that her husband put out? Well, I don't have to show them all, but I could read. Let me read this to y'all so y'all can kind of get where I'm going with this because I kind of got to show y'all some of it. Thank you, Mom Dude. She said, Pop, you putting that ish together. Y'all know I'm a detective, okay? Thank you, my love. Okay, let me pull this up and then we're gonna get to the audio because we're gonna really try to put two and two together. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. I'm going somewhere. Y'all know how I give it up. All right, let me see. Let me just go to his post, the ex-husband's post that he made on Twitter. I think it's Twitter. So he posted because apparently they said he's tired of her acting like he cheated in the marriage when it was actually her allegedly who cheated. At least he said there was receipts behind, her infidelity, but she claimed on the show that he cheated and that's why they was getting a divorce. But he's saying that she was the one who got caught up with Ty and God knows who else because catch this, y'all. I was watching Tasha K live yesterday, and Tasha K might be interviewing him, but Tasha K also showed some pictures where y'all know the guy from Black Smoke, the one who owns Black Smoke, he's out of New Orleans, super best friend. Well, some pictures allegedly got leaked of Drew on a boat, on a yacht with Black Smoke. So they saying that, it might be something there also. Just basically saying she gets around, allegedly. Okay? Like, it was given multiple people, right? So her ex-husband posted this. The love and support was real. I wasn't just a husband, I was her partner, investor, music producer, and strategist behind the scenes. I poured in Drew's career before and doing real husband. Why I be want to say real husbands? Real Housewives of Atlanta, helping shape key moments like the autograph with Latoya and the infamous dog bone with Fatum, whoever it is. Our mission was clear: to turn Drew into a household name, build businesses, and create a lasting legacy for our kids. I told Drew several times over the years to show up authentic and make reality TV match our reality. Unfortunately, here we are, but nonetheless, I wish her well. So he posted that. Hold on. That's not it though. Because that man said, oh no, you're not finna play with me, baby. Hold up. He got tired of her presenting a false image on social media. All right. Let me go to the next one. Hold on, y'all. Let me find it. Because he posted text messages too. But I ain't gonna pull those up. Unless y'all want me to. But hey, where is it? Okay. This is it right here with some of the messages. He's handsome, by the way. Okay. So he posted, it's crazy how I'm called a serial cheater with no receipts when the affair that ended our marriage is denied, like explicit details haven't been out there for years. Basically saying he been finding out stuff about his wife for years. Okay? But don't worry, we're gonna get back to lie on you with this situation, y'all. Because it's juicy. So he said, keep crying for the cameras and telling your fake truth, but don't confuse acting with innocence. And that's when he posted messages between her and Ty. If y'all remember, Ty is the lesbian basketball player that was with Mimi. Mimi is Stevie J baby mama. So y'all remember Mimi and Ty was together for a long time, and she was on Love and Hip Hop with Mimi. Well, they say Ty is allegedly an opportunist, and she basically latch on to people who are on TV shows and try to, get on shows or whatever. Like how she did with Mimi, and then they say she was somebody else, Kitty something, child. I forgot, child. Okay, so that was that. Scorpio say Ralph fine as F, but he ain't ish. See, I don't really know because I don't follow them. But what I will say is he was saying, because they had somebody in the comments that said that they commented under his post and said, don't act like we ain't seen how you treated her on TV. And he responded and said, that's what they wanted to show y'all, but ask her how I treated her in real life. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know these people business. I'm just showing y'all based on the connection with the saga and Drew's connection, because I don't follow none of these people, child. I don't even watch Real Wives, whatever it's called. Real Housewives. I don't watch that. Okay? So I don't know how this man acts. All right, let's take this down. Let me see if it's enough. But it's some text messages too. But let me pull this up. Hold on, y'all. Let me take some of these pictures down. Was this too much? Oh, I didn't want to take that one. Just in case I wanted to read it. But hold on, y'all. It's a lot. That way I can open something else up. Give me a second. So I can remove all these screenshots off of my, whatchamacallit. Ooh, Drew a little sassy, baby. She a little spicy. Ooh, child. It was the one where she put that heart under his stuff for me though. Like, girl, what are we doing? Okay, let me pull up my YouTube with the video. With the video. Bear with me, y'all. Okay. Videos. It is private. Why is it not showing on my end? I might have to make it members. Okay, manage videos. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming. View on YouTube. Okay. All right. So let me pull this up. All right. Hold on, y'all. Thank y'all for bearing with your girl. And shout out to everybody that's coming in, y'all. Please hit that like button for me. Screen share. Receipt. Share. Okay. All right. So this is the video, y'all. This is the TikTok dance that they did, right? So I just put this little collage of a couple receipts for y'all together, just to kind of show y'all the little pattern within this little situation here. Okay. So this is the TikTok video that went viral that had everybody questioning their friendship, co-workership. Okay. So they did this, and then they got real chummy in the comments. They had people saying, "Oh, y'all look great together." He was liking the comments, and child, what we doing? Okay, I don't have the music playing, of course, but y'all can see the video. Just for the ones who just coming in, well, they didn't see none of this.
Yeah, Drew is gorgeous. I think that movie gonna be fire.
So, the next day, after probably like 2 days later, after they did their two dance, of course, LaOnya responded, right? Because it wouldn't be her if she didn't respond. She shows when she's bothered. When something gets to her, you're gonna know because she's going to respond. I felt like, why would you even respond to that? Let me put my earphones on. Hold on, y'all. So this was her response because people was in the comments saying stuff to her, and she was. I wish I didn't have to cover her face up because she was trying to act like she wasn't bothered. Like, yeah, let me show them something different. Like, yeah, Drew is gorgeous. Like she follows me on. It's like to say, what does that mean, baby? Just because a woman follow you, don't mean they won't try to take your man. Okay, don't confuse somebody following you with friendship. And even then, because you got some friends out here that'll be your friend and still be yeah with the yeah. Okay? All right. So listen to what she says, y'all. Child, I'm trying to play it on the wrong end.
Yeah, Drew is gorgeous. I think that movie gonna be fire. Me and Drew go way back. Way back. She follow me. I can't wait for the fall love sweaters.
So hold on. I'm gonna run it back again. Because that was funny to me. Y'all heard what she said? She said, yeah, Drew is gorgeous. We go way back. Wait, how y'all go way back? I remember when she first put this out, I think I did a video on it, and a couple other bloggers did a video on it as well. But her saying we go way back, way back. How? Because she follow you on Instagram, so you say, and you follow her. That's not y'all going way back, ma'am. We have never seen you anywhere with this girl. Anywhere. And I really believe that if y'all went way back, I don't think she would have been putting hearts under your man videos. Make that make sense. What y'all think? If they go way back, would that woman have been putting hearts under his videos that wasn't even work related? Just reels of him posting himself with filters on Facebook. No, ma'am. I would have been questioning that. Why is she hearting you under your videos that has nothing to do with y'all being co-workers? Period. Like, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. But she just said that because the people were starting to get to her in the comments. Like, that when I tell y'all that video went viral, and you had everybody saying, oh, they look good together. They would make a great couple. Now, the only reason why people were even able to say that, because he wasn't showing that he was with her. You didn't see him sharing none of his woman's stuff, lie on you. You didn't see him sharing none of her stuff, not him comment under none of her stuff or anything like that. And y'all know how he give it up on Instagram, child. He wouldn't post nothing about her on Instagram. So it allowed people to say things like that, because what's understood don't need to be explained. If that's your man, people wouldn't be in the comments saying, or if people know that's your man, let me say it like that. If people know that's for you, that's your property, that's your man, they wouldn't have been in the comments saying, oh, y'all would make a great couple, or oh, y'all look great together, or oh, let me find out they going together now. Because you know how social media do. But because nobody really knew what time it was with them, because he wasn't sharing none of her stuff, he wasn't replying to her, he wouldn't comment on her stuff, and he had it to the point where she couldn't even post him at one point, if y'all remember. So that's why people led to those conclusions. So this was her way of letting people know, hey, it ain't what y'all think. Like, it ain't that. Thank you, Myla. You say Johnell does not want the reality of Laonia or only his churtin. Good job, Lupac Super Chat boy. Thank you, my love. I appreciate your support. I don't think he do either, because that's a part of my point also, y'all. You alive, whoever you is. Hold on, y'all. We got a troll in here. Miss Patrice, whoever you are, we don't even have a Kroger out here. So you definitely ain't seen me, baby. Okay? Let me let you know that. You ain't seen me in no Kroger, because we don't even have a Kroger. Ma'am. Anyways, y'all. Hold on. Let me see what my baby wants. Them trolls be saying the dumbest stuff. What to? Hold on, y'all. My bad, y'all. My child, he say mama, mama, but then when I start hollering for him, he didn't even respond. But it sounds like he on the phone now. But whoever that troll, y'all weird. Like, these trolls will literally wait 3 days just to comment something dumb in the chat. I do not understand that. And it was a whole woman. Like, lady, you he say I see. You ain't seen me in Kroger. You got the wrong person, because we don't have a Kroger here. I wish we did though. Oh, child. Okay. Hold on. Let me play this back. Thank you, my love. Thank you, my love. Hold on, y'all. Let me not get distracted, because y'all know I get distracted fast and I start going off. That's why I have it set the way I have it, because they can throw you off. They come in to distract you quick, fast, and in a hurry, baby. All right. Hold on. Let me go back. Okay. Let's run it back so y'all can hear it again for the ones.
Yeah, Drew is gorgeous. I think that movie gonna be fire. Me and Drew go way back. Way back. She follow me. I can't wait for the fall love sweaters.
I never come back to that.
Wasn't that weird, y'all? Like, you could tell that she was bothered by that. You could tell, because she kept turning her head and everything. Like, yeah, Drew is gorgeous. You know, I can't wait for that movie. It's gonna be fire. Yeah, we go way back, way back. She followed me. So what I took from that was, let me show them I could give her a compliment so it don't seem like I'm jealous. And also, let me say she followed me as if I'm the big dog. That's what I took from that, right? But I still feel like if you go way back with somebody, they wouldn't be putting hearts under your man videos, especially videos that are not related to them being in a movie together. Like, what's that about? And I got a feeling she questioned him about that. Ain't no way, because I would. As a woman, y'all know what time it is. All right, let's go to the next part.
I never come back to Atlanta, man. I ain't gonna lie, man.
He said it fast, so y'all gotta really, really listen. But he's saying, I ain't never coming back to Atlanta, man. Now, mind you, I didn't even realize I still had this up. Hold on, y'all. Let me take this down. Now, mind you, he was in LA when he said this. He was like, I ain't never coming back to Atlanta, man, to pack it up. But he said it so fast, right? This video was done a couple days after they did that TikTok dance. He was still in LA filming with that whole movie that they was just in. Well, that they was filming or whatever. So my thing is, this is another thing that made people question it, because it's like, dude, you got babies on the way. How you gonna make a video saying you ain't never coming back to Atlanta when you about to be a father to two babies in Atlanta? That's interesting. All right, let's run it back, y'all. But y'all gotta listen good to hear what he says.
I never come back to Atlanta, man. I ain't gonna lie, man.
What happened?
Okay, so he said that. Now we're gonna get to when she did her rant back in December of 2024. The rant took place a couple months after all of the Sidora stuff, the movie situation and all of that, which I'm pretty sure Drew wasn't the only one. I'm pretty sure it was other females as well, because she said it in these clips. She was taking STAB in her back to back to back to back. She said every day was something new of him doing something on social media, women DMing her and all of that. Okay. She said something mean towards. I got y'all. She out of here. Just don't get distracted, y'all. I done got her out of here. Trust me. But how you know it's a troll? Because first of all, we talking about something totally different. Why would you even say that? Like, why would you say that? So she gone. She's gone, baby. Okay. So let me play this part. Hold on.
You was like in half naked pictures. And I said, nah, I ain't standing for that. You said you wasn't going to, you ain't want.
Okay, so y'all heard what she just said, right? Now, mind you, let me go back. Mind you, I just played y'all the clip where she said, oh, Drew is gorgeous. We go way, way, way back. We go way back. She follows me on, she follows me. And she said, oh, I can't wait till the movie comes out, right? Now, mind you, there is no interaction between her and Drew anywhere on the internet. Anywhere. She might follow you, but that don't mean y'all go way back. Which we already knew that. But when she said you liking half naked pics, I just showed y'all at least 4 or 5 pics of Drew half naked where he was liking it on Instagram. And I'm pretty sure, like I said, it was probably multiple other women as well, because she said it. She said it was, women DMing her dang near every day. But, yep, she did. She did say, didn't she just say we go way back? Yep. But I know she wasn't okay with that. What separates Drew from any other woman? Besides the fact that they was actually in a movie together. What separates them? What separates her from any other woman who's half naked on the internet and he liking the pictures? Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Let me play it.
You was like in half naked pictures. And I said, nah, I ain't standing for that. You said you wasn't going to, you ain't want to talk about it.
So, and if it's skipping, y'all, it's skipping because I took the profanity out. Because when I tell you, if you seen the initial video, she was cussing like a sailor. Okay. So I took all that profanity out, at least as much as I could. So some parts is going to sound like it's skipping, but that's why. The B word, the F word, the MF word, all of that. I took that out. So that's why it's going to sound like that. All right. Let me go back a little.
You was like in half naked pictures.
And I said, nah, I ain't standing for that. You said you wasn't going to, you ain't want to talk about it. So cool, don't talk about it. Won't be with me. Won't be with me. You ain't got to talk about it. You won't be with me. You won't be with me.
And the
Oh my.
reason why I put 2 and 2 together is because what are the odds of, see, mind you, what I just showed y'all, all those pictures of him liking that happened last year. That's why I showed y'all the pictures with the dates at the bottom. That happened last year where he was liking all of Drew's photos, which I showed y'all a couple where he liked some recently too. But it started last year. So he liking Drew's half naked pictures plus others, and then boom, she go live in December of 2024, a couple months after the whole Drew situation, and then she says this. So that's what made me feel like Drew was one of those women, allegedly. Okay? For the ones who ain't, who ain't following me.
My soul, you won't be with me ever again. You will never be able to come out your mouth and say Aqua Brianna. Ever. Ever. Y'all
Yet
get on
they
here and
still
think
together.
somebody doing something. Why? 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 Because they have cute little photo shoots? Because they getting in little movies here and there? Did y'all forget Taraji was just on here crying and a bunch of people was on here crying about how they wasn't making no money? Y'all really think these people, because they're acting, making money, they're not making money like that? Please stop the cap. Please stop the cap.
It ain't us.
Please stop the cap.
The crazy part is we're not the ones who said he was making money. We said he was broke. So that's the part I don't understand. She was like, y'all really think this ninja out here doing something because he in movies and stuff? He ain't making no money. Y'all forgot Taraji came out here and was crying and said, first of all, him and Taraji ain't even on the same level. One, Taraji is still a millionaire. Let's get that straight. She's a millionaire. The only thing is she feels like certain people won't pay her worth. She ain't say she ain't making no money. She said it's certain companies that will not pay her worth. I feel like, it's males that get paid more. But that don't mean she ain't still making a coin, baby. Because she's still a millionaire. And Tyler Perry definitely paid her worth. She said matter of fact, he was the first one who cranked it off for her to get paid her worth. He put them numbers up there to make sure, hey, this is what I get paid. And it only takes one person to start it off. So that the fact that she even tried to use her as an example is crazy. When Taraji done been on the big screen multiple times. Johnell still has yet to make it there. And to be honest, this ain't really to lowball, but I just gotta say this. I feel like until they actually make it to the big screen, they ain't there yet. That's just my personal opinion. Until they make it to the big screen, they are not there yet. And that's why so many actresses and actors strive to be on the big screen, because that's where the money is. That's where the money is. These people not making it like that for real, doing Tubi movies and stuff like that. They ain't making no top dollar doing that ish. That's the crazy part. You could tell the actors who really making it and the ones who have to get a second job, okay? Who need to get a second job. And the only reason why Johnell ain't had to get a second job is because of LaOnya. Because she's literally his financial backer and had been for a very long time. That's the reason why he never had to get a second job. Because think about it, y'all. If he didn't have her, she the one who came out, not just her, but a few third party as well came out and said that he didn't do nothing for her. She was the one that was beneficial in the relationship. She said that. He never paid a bill for her. She was doing everything. So if he didn't have her, it was even a video where she said she even had to put gas in his car. That's the struggle. So, and to be honest, I don't think a man with money, I've never seen it done. I've never seen a man who actually has money allow a woman to take care of them. It's only them broke ninjas. It's only them. Okay. So that tells you a lot also. That tells you a whole lot. The reason why he was okay with her doing for him and taking care of him is because he don't have no coin. He ain't got no money like that.
Every person that I came into their life, I was beneficial. I was beneficial. I was beneficial. Praying labels. Pride I didn't lose no job. Niggas was lying. Was going out of town doing what they want to do. Was going to LA begging to go out to dinner. Talk about you want to be in a relationship whole time. You over here lying. Fronting on social media like you single, I guess. Fronting.
Y'all heard? She said he was going out of town begging itches to go out to dinner. Well, I edited that part out, but the itches part. She said whole time ninjas was going out of town begging itches to go to dinner and this and that. This is okay. This is what's crazy to me because that would be the reason why I could no longer be with him. Just off of that, not even including all the other stuff he did, but just off the strength that he will take your money, ma'am, because you're willing to give it. Now she might look at it as her bringing something to the table, but you could still bring something to the table and not be a financial backer, not be a sugar mama, not be a duck. Okay, you could still bring a lot to the table and not have to give your money up or pay for everything. That's where a lot of women get it twisted. But the fact that this man was allowing you to do so much financially, but he was so willing to go beg women to take them out to dinner shows how much he thought of her. That alone would have got him cut off. Because that shows me you really, really don't care about me. Like so you mean to tell me I'm with you at your lowest point and helping you out financially, and the minute you get a little coin, you and other females DM begging to treat them to dinner? When you should be using that to take me out of town on a trip or to a fancy dinner after I didn't put gas in your car or whatever. That is some crazy work. Like that alone. And this is why I said I don't believe that he's changed even now. And the reason why I say that is because every time I go back and I listen to these clips, like she gave her truth right here. Okay? You could tell. When she say he ain't gonna never change, and every time she forgave him, he would turn right back around and do the same thing. That's what she said. Because clearly a lot of the infidelity and the breakups didn't even make it to social media. So, excuse me, that let me know that they was breaking up more than we actually were able to see, y'all. So that brought me to the conclusion that this ninja is really a no good ninja for real. And I feel like just because, a lot of times people think, well, okay, well, they didn't had, I just don't, let me say it like this. I don't feel like babies make a situation better. If the situation is already bad, if it's already toxic, then it's just prolonging the inevitable. Like it might be suppressed. His bruiser side might be suppressed for a while, or he might be still in baby bliss because he's a first time father. But I don't think that he's a changed man. Old habits don't die that quickly. Okay. I don't think that. And even with her saying this, because I didn't play the whole video, I only put a little portion of the her live rant in this clip. But she was like, she feel like he's not gonna never change. And she was saying, oh, he ain't gonna never be with me again. And every time she bring her situations to the internet, it forces her to move on. And that's why she did it. But yet you're still with him. That's the crazy part. So when he F up again, because he will, I wonder if she's going to bring it to the internet again to force herself to move on. Because clearly this didn't force her to move on. And you know what's crazy, y'all? They had people all in the comments saying, girl, please don't do this. Like, you're going to be right back with him, y'all. And then tomorrow she going to be kissing his ass. Like, they was in the comments eating her up. Talking about, don't do this and go apologize tomorrow. Like, all of the comments consisted of that, or saying, You gotta be the problem. Or girl, you're embarrassing yourself. Girl, please stop. Like, don't do this. And they had a few people saying, "Oh, you too nice," and some was like, "Well, I feel like you the problem at this point." It was a whole lot of that, a whole lot of that, a whole lot of y'all. Somebody even said, can somebody tell me what's going on with the Dolphins game? Like to say this is a normal thing for her. Basically, that's the crazy part. People was at the point where they like, bruh, she do this all the time. Like, don't sweat it, y'all. She gonna be back with him tomorrow. And lo and behold, she did all of that just to go right back with him. But you know what messed her up though this time when she did this is because people are now they to the point where they looking at her as the problem. So it don't matter what she comes out with later on, nobody's gonna turn against him. It don't matter. She could come out here and say, "Oh, he gave me a black eye." Da, 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 da. Social media won't care. And the reason why I say that is because she cried wolf too many times on the internet. So they're not going to care what he do unless it's something really, really, really serious. Other than that, they won't care because you stayed with him. You stayed with him. You brought it to the internet. You took him back. You brought it to the internet. You took him back. You brought it to the internet. You took him back. So now people have this pre-notion or notation about you that you're the problem. So they won't care if you decide to come back to the internet and expose him yet again. People are just going to look at you as the problem. So she won't have the internet as a venting mechanism again. She won't be able to use the internet for that again, or to be on her side, or to validate her status or anything like that, because they feel like she's the problem now. And they ain't changing their mind. I bet y'all, and I told y'all this a couple lives ago, I said, y'all, it's gonna happen again. When you're dealing with somebody who craves validation, who has to prove, think about it. And the reason why I say that, because my source sent me some videos last night with the little cartoon filter that she keep doing, putting over her and her baby's faces, right? Keep posting it. Keep posting it. It's itching her. She want to post those babies so bad to where she's using a cartoon filter just to be able to post it on the internet. If you got to do all of that, you don't need to post it at all. But you have to also consider what we're dealing with and who we're dealing with. She craves that validation. She wants to post them. Johnell doesn't. And because she's trying to stay on his good side because they're still currently together, that's why she ain't. But you best believe, I believe, the minute they break up, that's going to be her get back right there. That's going to be her get back. That's going to be her get back. Well, part of it. Part of it. But it's eating her up. Like, she really wants to post because she don't have no other content, one. But she really wants to post them, and you could tell. You could tell. Ain't that a child? I wish I would go out of my way to post cartoon filters just to be able to post my cheering on the internet. That is crazy to me. All right.
Fronting. Do y'all know how embarrassing it is to be with a who think they once they get with you and then they think they can go out here and DMs and beg? You know how embarrassing that is to get DMs saying, "Hey, yo, near my DMs begging," or to go through his DMs and you see him begging with him, or you go through text messages and you see him begging to go out to dinner with him. Y'all know how embarrassing that is?
No.
That's embarrassing.
That's
embarrassing.
Can't relate. That's
embarrassing.
Let me go back. That's very embarrassing, but I don't think too many people can relate because, girl, you should have left him a long time ago. Like, that ain't no way, child. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, it's no way. It's no way. And let me say this because people are people. People gonna people. Okay? People gonna make mistakes. Relationships are not perfect. You're gonna have ups and downs and this and that. But it depends on the type of ups and downs that you have. That should be the determining factor of your future. It's too many people in this world to be settling for something like this. Too many. Too many. And it shows that she really don't think too much of herself to settle for this. Because it makes me think about the Ring Doorbell video where she said, I'm that girl. Like it all boils down to your self-esteem, self-respect, self-worth, all of that. To settle for this. And you know, we as women, you have to realize that when you settle for stuff like that, you also setting an example for your babies, your girls, and your boys. They're watching us. They watch us settle. They watch our behaviors. They watch what we do, you know, our attitude and all of that. Because for one, while we're doing all of that, we are also raising them, teaching them the way. So if they're seeing what you're doing in your adulthood, they seeing you allow a man to treat you any kind of way, talk to you any kind of way, ghost you, and not treat you like the queen he should be treating you like, then guess what? That's the only way they gonna know to be. And how can you tell them differently? That's the thing. How can we as women settle for something, but then tell our daughters, hey, you deserve this and you deserve that? And then one day you get hit with, well, mommy, why did you allow it? Why did you settle? Don't you deserve better? What you tell your child? Like that's serious. That is real serious. And you know, she fought so hard to keep bloggers from talking about the story. And y'all, I should have put that clip in here too. Because it was a portion of this video where she was saying, um, everybody is on me and everybody looking at me as the bad guy and I'm the villain while everybody gets to be the angel and this and that. But she said, and the family want to look at me like the bad guy, but nobody's on his ass. Nobody's dragging him. Nobody talking about him or getting on him for what he did to me. And I'm thinking to myself, ain't that what we doing on the internet? Getting on him for what he did to you? But you fighting everybody against it. The minute you take him back, it's oh, y'all leave him alone. Or oh, let me do this. Let me say y'all bullying so I don't have to deal with the backlash of my actions. Make that make sense. You can't have it both ways on the internet. Because I'ma assume that if somebody brings their business to the internet, especially when it's dealing with a ninja that's cheating, I'ma only assume that you want people to go in on him. Because you open the door for it. Because if you wanted it a secret, you would keep it a secret, not tell millions of people. So we can only assume that in that moment of rage, you wanted the women who can relate to go in. Because why else would you post it in that moment? We all know what happened. We all grown. And it's not like it's at this point she can't say, oh, it was a mistake. You know, I'm still learning because you did the same thing with your ex-husband. That was your mistake to learn from. When you keep making the same mistake over and over, it's like, you don't get to cry wolf on the internet that many times, baby. Sweet Queen say she cannot fault nobody but herself because she is allowing this to happen. Cindy said she gave Ebok some chocolate. Oh, child, listen. Listen, Linda. Okay. Mom do say I'll never fight against what anyone does to her because she's the biggest culprit and does the most. Yep. Yep. And that's why she dealing with what she dealing with because it's a part of karma. When you know you in a situation that means you no good, but it's fighting you and you can't get out of it, that's karma. That's karma. She know that relationship ain't healthy. She know that relationship ain't no good for her, but yet she's still holding on to it. And the biggest mistake women make is thinking that staying in a relationship for the kids is beneficial. No, you're going to messing up your own kids before they get a chance to make a mistake for themselves. You don't ever stay, and that happened a lot in the older generation. And I know that for a fact. But that's the biggest mistake you could ever make. Thinking that you're helping or Are you doing a favor for your kids, keeping the parents together? Oh, no, we shouldn't have no broken homes. But if that home is toxic, you don't just stay in it. You don't expose your kids to that type of environment. That's crazy. That is crazy. Like I'm telling y'all, that dude is still the same ninja he was since the beginning of this saga. Brittany said my favorite line is I've been suffering in silence. Like, girl, you were making it seem like everything is sunshine and rainbows. Exactly. Suffering in silence, that's a personal choice. Because who told you to do that? You was quiet about you was loud about everything else. Who you, Anybody suffering in silence, in my opinion, that's a personal choice. Because this ain't slavery no more. Humans ain't being muzzled. You hold the power to what you exposing yourself to. And child, listen, it's no way. It's no way, y'all. It's no way. Especially, and you know what? I personally believe that now the only reason why, well, I can't even say that because she didn't stay with him for less. I was gonna say that she's still with him because she need him at this point, but if he ain't had no money all throughout the saga, I highly doubt it he got some now. So I don't know, child. She's still making a little point on social media. Hey, Miss Vonda, what happens to when the pain outweighs the listen, that's a mental break. It's gonna get real crazy. Madu say Pac, she still has a young girl mentality, thinking that a baby keeps a man. She's not thinking about the kids slash family. It's all about what she wants. She suffers from arrested development. Yep, that's what it's given. Hey, Miss Sherilyn, you say she looks sick. She looks sick and losing weight from stress. He wanted that girl. He was acting. He was acting with Country Wayne allegedly. Hmm. They are each other's karma for how they did RH facts. What you keep allowing is also a personal choice. That's a fact too. That is a fact. And I remember Harmony doing a video when they was it Jamaica? This last trip to Jamaica. And I think Harmony said in her video that she looked sad. Like she looked sad. Even child, it's no way. It's no way I'm gonna go on a vacation and knowing that we going, because now it make me think back to when she said she brought him to Jamaica that last time, and she had just found out about Pretty Bree, right? And she said the only reason why she still allowed him to go is because she had already paid for everything, as if she couldn't give his ticket to somebody else. Like, baby, that ticket would have went to somebody else. I wish I would. Ain't no way in HELL. It's no way. Like you gonna take this cheating ninja on a full Jamaica trip with you and your family and make an excuse and say, oh well, I just let him go because I had already paid for everything. And nobody called it out. Like, are y'all crazy? As if you can't switch the ticket, give it to another friend, a family member, somebody. But when you when you at a point where you've been rewarding toxicity, that's crazy. She been rewarding it. That ain't the first time. Think about when she did the crash out in December outside of his house behind the 10K ring, right? That wasn't the first crash out, y'all. That was like the third crash out on the internet behind him. Who rewards a cheating ninja? An abusive ninja. We watch. We all been in this saga since the beginning. Every time she bought him something, she flexed it outside of that 10K ring. We didn't know about that. But for the most part, every time she purchased him something, she flexed it on the internet. That's crazy. How you award a ninja that's no good? Especially if you came out here and said that he had been you seen his true self, his true bruiser self since the first week you met him. He exposed it to you. But yet you bought him things and showered him all throughout their relationship. When you move like that with a ninja, they have no reason to be a better person. Even now, he has no reason to switch it up and be a better man because she rewards it. She rewards the toxicity. So why do he need to change? Why would he need to change if she gonna reward him? Somebody let me know. Raquel says she probably don't even understand the lingo when she is there. Yep. That girls in Jamaica, the girls in Jamaica look way better. Better, I'm sure he was looking. You might need to rewrite that. Call, hey, call and collect. You say, wait, just got in here. Did he cheat again? No, we was running it back because Drew Sidora you got to watch it from the beginning. You got to watch it from the beginning because I have to explain all of that again, child. And that BBL has gone away. Y'all crazy. She paying him to dog walk her. She pulled the line glasses back out. Tupac, did you notice? I did see with the cartoon video, but I don't really be looking at those. People be sending me that. Not to be honest, I don't be interested because I feel like that is crazy. For one, like why? If you gotta do all that, baby, just show you cheering because it's given that you really want to. You really want to. That is crazy. I seen it, Kimberly. We talked about it the other day on a live. She did it a couple days ago. But anyways, y'all, that is it for this live stream. I'm finna get up off of here. Okay. It is Saturday. I'm gonna relax, y'all. I still never watched Straw, so I'm gonna probably watch Straw tonight because I never seen it, y'all. I never seen it. But I told you I was gonna come back with a 1-2, and when I seen that, I said, let me go chat with my people a little bit to see how they feel about this situation with Drew and stuff like that. Because it's giving something, child. It's giving. But anyways, I love y'all. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Saturday. I don't know if I'm gonna be live tomorrow. We'll see. Depending on what time I finish cooking, y'all. That's gonna determine it. But if not, I'm gonna try to put out a little quick 1-2 video for you guys. But I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Saturday, and thank y'all for locking in with your girl. Bye, y'all.
Yeah, you tuned in to Lou Pop, baby. She don't follow trends, she follow facts. Receipts ready, energy heavy. Let's go, let's go. L-U-P-A-C, baby don't play. She speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back. All receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect on her neck. I-N-D-E, yeah, she grinding with ease. P-E-N-E-N-T, bring in truth to the streets. Go. She don't do drama, she drop data. Scroll the page, now or later. You'll see lies get exposed and the fake get froze like refrigerators. Name ring bells like second line. Speak real, no need to lie. She from the south with a strong survivor. Snakes don't make it out alive. L-U-P-A-C, ain't no faking on the screen. Call a judge, call a jury, she deliver with that heat. You won't clap, but she got truth. No sugar in her speech. Independent, bold and real, this Lupac baby. Capiche? They scrolling, she exposing. They trolling, she compose. See, Lupac don't just react, she the code what's not disclosed. From screenshots to timelines, receipts in real time. You playing checkers, she playing chess. Every move defined, got that hustle in her bones. No cosign built her own. Views go up when she speak up. This platform here a throne. L-U-P-A-C, baby don't bend, she speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back, all receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect on her neck. I-N-D-E, yeah, she grinding with ease. P-E-N-D-E-N-T, bring in truth to the streets. L-U-A-C, baby don't bend. She that truth in your feed when the lies get blown. Y'all watching, y'all lurking, but she grown. L-U-A-C, baby don't be. She that truth in your feed when the lies get blown. Y'all watching, y'all lurking, but she grown. This ain't gossip, this ain't rumors. This is real talk, backed by real proof.